Hey guys, and welcome back for another video. Today we are going to talk about my final tips and team for game week 30. Can you drop a like and subscribe if you found it helpful? At first we'll start by the expected clean sheet for this game week. I think this is the top 4 teams for expected clean sheet this game week. Man City, top team to get a clean sheet this time against Southampton away from home, but Southampton are toothless and I'm not expecting them to score. Man United is second for expected clean sheet. Shaw will get clean sheet and some bonus point if he started, but unfortunately he got injured in double game week 29. Aston Villa and Chelsea are the third and fourth, but to be honest, not expecting a clean sheet from Aston Villa or Chelsea. Aston Villa can easily concede from Nottingham Forest, but anyway, this is the top 4 teams for expected clean sheets this game week. This is the top 4 teams that expected to score more than 2 goals, or it's the probability of scoring more than 2 goals this game week. Man City again top with 48%. Man United is second as well against Everton, 36%. Aston Villa and Leicester City are the third and fourth with around 30%. I think it seems that Man City against Southampton and Man United against Everton are the top fixtures to target for this game week. So we can conclude that Haaland, as he's fit and starting mostly today, and Rashford, your top transfers target and your top captain picks. But before sharing my final team for this game week, I wanted to share with you some FPL tips prior to the deadline. I think Haaland is starting today and Shaw is out of the game against Everton today. As mentioned press conference, Shaw is injured, but there is good news that he may be back soon. I don't expect many clean sheet for this game week. I think it's not worth taking many hits to get defenders. I think you should make getting midfielders and forwards your top priority over the defenders for this period of season. These goalkeepers ordered according to expected points. Kepa is number 1, Raya, Steele and Version the fourth. I think if you own Kepa and Steele, you should start Kepa in this case. If you own Kepa and Version, you should start Kepa. If you own Raya and Steele, should be Raya in this situation. You can do it according to your team. And as I mentioned before, Man City and Man United are top 4 clean sheet for this game week. So if you own Ederson or De Gea, it will be a great advantage. Brighton midfielders ordered. It's another problem for this game week. If you want to bench one of your 2 Brighton midfielders, I think Mitoma is in great form, can't be benched now. Anyway starting him. If you want to start another one, it will be Marsh, and the last one may be McAllister. So if you own 2 of them, Mitoma is your first option to start, Marsh second and Max the third. But anyway, you can feel your gut feeling. This is my gut feeling and this is based on what I see and the stats and I test recently. Mitoma is always in decent and great positions which allow him to get into some returns. He can get assists and any goals easily. Martinelli with a low expected minutes, as Jesus is back now. Saka is the first option on the right side, so him and Trossard will share minutes together. I think if you own Saka and Martinelli, you should start Saka. You can bench Martinelli in this case. These 3 defenders as a Shaw replacement, I don't mean to get one of them for sure, that if you own one of them on bench, I think Stobinian is the first option to start. Botman and Henry is the last one. Brentford not good defensively and facing Newcastle United, which is in great form and winning by 5 goals against West Ham. Stubinian, Botman will be a better picks for this game week than Henry. Think if you are torn between Tony or Kai Havertz to get Haaland, I think you should make selling Tony your first priority due to the potential ban or yellow card suspension coming. Watkins is the obvious replacement for Mitrovic. Mitrovic banned for 8 games and easy sell in this case. I think Watkins is your first option as a replacement. If you own Watkins, Haaland is your second option as well. Not expecting many clean sheet with Lampard, so I'm not a fan of getting players like Fofana. Just stick with Chilwell or James for attacking returns. Regarding Man City, some people recommend getting defenders or midfielders from Man City. I think with UEFA Champions League incoming in the midweek, it will be many rotations, and I really can't find anyone who is Ederson. Ederson is only one. Ederson and Haaland may be the most nailed in this team. Even Kevin De Bruyne can be rotated. So this is my final tips for game week 30 regarding my team selection. This is my final team selection for game week 30. My transfer was Tony to Haaland. Haaland, my captain, as I'm trusting him to start against Southampton, will be a great advantage as not many people on him now. Easy game and expecting him to be on the score sheet. And the final part of this video is my prediction for today's games. Man United against Everton. I see an easy win for Man United at home. Everton suffering away from home and conceding many goals. Easy win, so I think Man United will win this game. Aston Villa against Nottingham Forest. Aston Villa in great form against Nottingham Forest, which is suffering defensively, and I think this game will maybe end as 2-1, 2 for Aston Villa and 1 for Nottingham. Brentford against Newcastle will be a tough and tricky game. Newcastle away from home against Brentford, with Brentford will be deep and may depend on counter attack. Expecting a low scoring game, to be honest. Fulham against West Ham will be a fun. Both teams have many issues defensively. May see 2-1 or 2-2. Bristol City against Bournemouth. Both teams also have a bad form and not good defensively, so expecting 2 goals from each side. Hope for some returns from Maddison, the unlucky. Spurs against Brighton. I think we can see goals from both sides as well. It's not expecting a clean sheet as well. Kane to get some returns. Brighton midfielders to get some returns as well. Wolves against Chelsea. I think Chelsea may win this game, but not an easy, to be honest. Away from home against Wolves, maybe won by only 1 goal or 2 goals. Southampton against Man City, an easy game for Man City. Expecting Man City to win easily by 3 or 4 goals. And this is my prediction for Saturday games. Finally, thanks guys for watching. Support my content if you found it helpful. Your comments are welcome.